Hey gorgeous, I just tried going live with you and I'm trying again because my signal is really iffy today and I'm not entirely sure why. So I could see some of you hopping on live with me. If you are catching me live now and you can hear me and see me, I would really appreciate a love heart or a thumbs up. So let me know if you're catching me, because it's been a little bit iffy, which isn't usually a problem, but here we are. I'm just sorting my face out a little bit. I know that I've come to you live many times with no makeup on at all, but it's been a very full day with clients. I was just saying the hoodie has already arrived, it's on, it's firmly staying on as well, because I'm going to be having a slouchy evening, but I wanted to connect with you before I head offline for the evening, and I was just testing out this Makeup Forever product that they gifted to me, which is their Ultra HD stick. I was saying that I don't typically go for stick foundations, but wanted to give it a try, and it seems to be working pretty beautifully, so I might end up using that on a shoot sometime soon. But I wanted to deep dive with you into a really cool subject, because for those of you that have been active in this group over the past couple of days, Stephanie, one of my gorgeous clients that I worked with in 2018, just had this kind of moment of realization that she wanted to share, and it was absolutely awesome because it was, even for me, it was completely unexpected. But she posted in the group, I'm not sure if you saw it, you'll be able to flick through if you're in the group and check it out later. But she was saying, obviously it's January 2019, she was sat doing her tax return, and she realised that in the time that we've worked together, when she was kind of putting all of her figures together and doing her tax return, she realised that us working together had allowed her to quadruple her income in her makeup business, which is amazing, and I'm so pleased for her. And I thought that it was a really relevant topic to talk about, because obviously there are a couple of reasons why Stephanie has been able to quadruple her income in such a really short space of time. Now, yes, she took that leap into working with me and being part of the Beauty and Business program, which is a 10-week online program. Anyway, that's another conversation. Because I really just wanted to have an honest and relevant conversation with you about, you know, how you can leap into the position of quadrupling your income, because it's not a complicated process. I'll be really honest with you. And I know that Stephanie has written a really gorgeous post in this group, you know, referencing her thanks for me supporting her and helping her obviously have such an amazing result from being part of the program. But I also really wanted to talk about what it's like from the other side, because for me as a business mentor, I don't work with anyone and everyone, which is why I have conversations, like one-on-one conversations with women about whether it's the right fit, because at the end of the day, it takes a certain type of woman, regardless of whether you're a makeup artist or a beauty therapist or you have a completely different career, but it takes a certain type of person to be successful in business. And I just really wanted to talk about what those attributes look like, because I just think it's really good for us to check in with ourselves from time to time and say, like, am I holding the qualities as a creative and as a woman that is really going to allow me to excel in my business? Because I believe that these traits are completely fundamentally important if you want to start getting like really high level results like Stephanie has been. Now, just to kind of take you back to 2018, which I know wasn't that long ago, but when Stephanie reached out to me, she was at a point where she was feeling really fed up because she was working her ass off in her business, and she's got really young children. So she's, you know, a really good example of, she's not someone that had all of the time in the world, she's not someone that had all of the money in the world, but she got to a point where she was completely fed up of trying to make her business work and not knowing if she was doing the right things in order to get the result that she wanted. And so she reached out to me for help. Now, I can completely relate to that frustration, and obviously I really wanted to help her. And I wanted to help her because through a process of discovery and that conversation that we had, I really came to appreciate that she held the qualities that were necessary in order to really get the results that she was looking for in her business. And this is why I really wanted to share this little piece with you, is because those 4 traits have been fundamental to the progress that she has made, and the reason that she's been able to do it in such a short period of time, because she's really become laser focused about what it is that she wants, and she has followed my advice every single step of the way. Because at the end of the day, you can get the advice, you can get the recommendation, you can get the support, you can get the accountability, but if you're not prepared to do anything with it, you won't get the result that you need. So at the end of the day, what Stephanie was prepared to do was what I call burn the boats. And for those of you that have read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I had to think then, because I also get it muddled with The Science of Getting Rich, which is also another book that I love. But if you have read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, he gives, Napoleon Hill was basically this dude back in the olden days who spent like 20 years of his career, in fact I think it might even be more than that, and he literally just he spent his career interviewing and getting to know in very close proximity some of the most successful people in the world. And his research was to really figure out what the common traits were of all of these people who had created like what today, obviously the money conversion today would be like multi-billionaires. And through his research in that entire span of his career, he came to find that there were absolutely, fundamental core traits that these people held, and they are so important if you want to start seeing really amazing results in your business. And this is exactly why I mentor and how I help you develop and grow. So the reference to burning your boats, as I call it, is actually referred to in that book, and it takes you back to a very, very historic, and to be honest, I can't even remember the ins and outs of the story because they're not entirely relevant. But there was a battle that happened very, very long time ago, where these dudes rocked up on land, got off their boats, were ready to go to war with their enemy. They'd obviously arrived on their enemy's land, and there was like 1,000 of them compared to the 10,000 that they were meant to be battling. Now, obviously the odds were completely against them. They were fucked. And what their captain actually did was he burnt all of the boats along the shore once they had arrived. And he did that because he said, until you recognise that the only way that you will ever get to see your wives and your children again is if you win this battle. And that level of motivation, like win or you die, and the realisation of, how severe that was, seeing their boats burn in front of their eyes, was motivation enough for, despite the odds being massively against them winning. And this is a process that I've been through, and a process that might be completely necessary for you to go through as well, because I know that it can be challenging to get resourceful. It can be challenging to feel like you need help but you can't afford it, or you don't know how to make it work. But if you are all in and you figure out a way of doing it, and you do what I call burning your boats, you have no choice but to succeed. There's no alternative, because you need the income, you need that success in order to function, in order to be successful in your business, in order to be successful in your family, in order to live the lifestyle that you really want to live. So firstly, the first trait I really wanted to recognise is, being that person that is prepared to burn your boats. And that really actually goes in hand with the second, which is all about being prepared to take risks. If you are prepared to take risks, then you are prepared to succeed. Because at the end of the day, you ask anyone that has been successful in their business, they will have taken risks. I've invested tens of thousands of pounds working with coaches and mentors. Did I have a guarantee that it was going to work? No. Did I have anyone on the phone while I was considering making that investment saying to me, I guarantee that you are going to make your money back, or you are going to make severely more than this, or you are going to, did they ever say, I'm going to guarantee that you are going to get every single result that you are hoping to get from making this investment? No, because no one can do that. But I was prepared to take the risk because I wanted to better myself, and I was prepared to take the risk in order to make that happen. And that really actually connects with the other two fundamental pieces that I want to share with you. And the third one is to invest in yourself, because when you invest in yourself, you're investing in your business, your future and your career. And if you recognize that you need support and help in order to get the results that you want, you need to make an investment in yourself. Even if you are struggling to figure out how, you will find a way if you are committed to getting the results that you want. And the other piece that really goes in hand with what I've shared with you already, which is the fourth and final fundamental, is that you hold the self-belief. You believe that it is possible for you. You believe that you have the ability to create the result that you want. You know, yes, it might take investment. Yes, it might take support. Yes, you might need to ask for help. Yes, you might need to spend some money. Yes, you might need to put more energy in, or just get smarter about using the energy that you've got in order to get the result that you want. But do you fundamentally believe that it is possible for you to have the business that you want, for you to earn the income that you really want for yourself, for you to be able to live the lifestyle that you want so that you can enjoy your family more? You know, at the end of the day, Stephanie has built up a business in that very short time frame that is now allowing her to enjoy quadruple the income that she had before. So that investment for her, looking back, has been a complete no-brainer. And I know that she was scared to make that investment at the time. Did she have that money lying around? No, she didn't. Was she, you know, abundant, working with loads of clients, making a shitload of money in her business, all ready for it to be an easy decision? No, she wasn't. She recognised that she wanted the help, and that she needed the help in order to get the result that she now has. And there was no guarantee there. There was no guarantee there, but at the end of the day, she was prepared to burn her boats, take the risk, invest in herself, and hold the belief that it was completely possible for her to do it, and for her to get the result that she really wanted. So I really wanted to share those 4 pieces with you, because at the end of the day, I know, yes, being on this side here, I can see you, every single one of you, and I know that it is completely possible for you to have the life and the business that you really want for yourself. And I hope that you believe in yourself just as much, because it is fundamentally important that you believe that it's possible for you if you want to succeed. So if this resonates with you, I would love to get a comment. If you're catching the replay, I would love to get a comment. If you feel really ready to raise your vibration and you want some support in quadrupling your income, I'm going to share a link in the comments here for you to book a 45-minute breakthrough call. I've opened a couple of slots again. It's basically where you and I get on a one-on-one call. I'll speak with you privately, and you can let me know what's not working for you and what kind of results that you're really wanting to achieve this year in your business. And I will help you and commit myself to giving you that time so that we can uncover the steps that it's going to take in order for that to happen for you. But as always, I just have a few spots. So if you want to snap one of those up, do so quickly. As soon as I finish this live, I will pop the link in the comments for you guys to access my diary, so that you can book something in one of the available slots that I've got. But also bear in mind that if you're really wanting to raise your vibration this year, and you seriously want to up level this shit and open yourself up to developing your ability to make investments, your ability to truly believe in yourself, your ability to take risks and burn those boats, we have also got the London Live event coming up in March. I haven't released tickets for that yet, but you can pre-register for tickets. There's lots of references to that link in this group. Again, I will share that with you. But if you pre-register, as soon as tickets become available, you'll actually get 24-hour priority, because again, there's going to be very limited availability for that. But there's something really special, as I'm sure so many of you know, about in-person connection. So it's going to be the first of what I expect to be a really exciting event where you'll get to connect with myself. You know, let's talk about your business. Let's see what's working. Let's see what's not working. I'm going to be sharing with you some seriously great stuff that is going to help you grow your business. And, you know, I want to get to know you. I want to get to meet you and really make that connection so that you can make 2019 your best year ever. So check out the comments so that you can use that link to book a 45-minute breakthrough session. But nevertheless, let me know how this resonates with you. Has this video really allowed you to open yourself up to the possibility of quadrupling your income this year, because it's completely possible to you, for you. And I also want you to really consider whether you hold those 4 fundamental skills that are going to allow you to get the kind of results that you want in your business. So I'm going to check out for today, and I will catch you again very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your week, gorgeous, and I'll see you later. Bye.